Okay. Let's see if this works. I think we are good to go. Let's see, created a new event. Can you guys see us? I see Cory.
I see Cory staring at his screen. Clicking on his keyboard, staring at the screen.
I think we're back. Sorry for the disruption, guys. Looks tons better. As a matter of fact, it should be twice as good looking.
I feel twice as good looking.
Cool. Okay. We have returned. I will now let Cory continue as I've ruined his creative process.
Thanks a lot, Jay. Here's how creative I got. I feel like I'm about to watch The Matrix. Okay, so that's, I don't know, whatever, that is what it is. The key to this kind of stuff and making it interesting is you can't let it sit still too long. I'm already bored of that. So it's all about change over time. And the nice thing about doing this stuff when you're doing synthesis instead of using samples is that you have control over every aspect of the sound. We could make a whole track out of this pattern by tweaking things. For example, I got a little tweaky with it a second ago. Check this out. So, there are moments of greatness in there, amid the chaos. So here's how you do something about that. I like this loop enough that I'm ready to have some fun with it. Well, here, let's play with it a little bit more, actually. We're in the key of G sharp something, so I'm going to flip the scale over here to G sharp. Let's call it G sharp minor. Let's get a little dark with it. And so here's a fun trick. Random notes. Oh, I'm really smashing that master. It's a pretty crazy sound. It's that resonance going up that's smashing it into oblivion. Fun. Okay, so this is cool enough for me, so let's make something interesting happen to it. So it's all about motion, so we're going to... I look for interesting parameters that do interesting things. So for example, this amount parameter on the warping seemed to have a great deal of effect on what was going on. So we reach for that. check that moment again. So I don't like it when it goes all the way down, so I'll like make sure it doesn't do that. What if it goes that way really fast though? Oh, that was fun. Wow, little wow. So I like looking for these moments where it makes my synths feel like they're like little things.
I don't understand why this is not an option in Streamlabs to pop out the chat. It seems ridiculous to me that it can't do that.
Pop out the chat. Pop it out while the beat is thumping.
I don't know if you'll be able to see whatever all the great things people want to tell you, unless you catch it on the.
I'm staring pretty intently at my screen, so you'll have to just read them aloud to me. So, unfortunately, some of these things you can't automate. So instead, we're gonna just do a little trick. Because I'm having fun with this sound, and I feel like I just want to like do something a little more with it and make it more interesting. So in the spirit of making kind of vaguely whatever you call this music, whatever I'm doing right now, we are going to do some resampling. So solo the bass track. We're gonna loop it, and I'm just gonna like. Well, actually, like we can do this a few different ways, but. Maybe here we'll just do this. We'll just record a few different versions of it. So. You know, like, so there's like a couple versions. Let's see, reset those parameters. Let's get something weird going on here. We'll do a version where it's all like faded in like that, maybe. That was cool.
Yo, welcome into the stream. Oh, nobody can hear me. I'm very quiet.
What's up, Joe Buttface?
I did figure out how to show you the chat. I could just
What up?
OBS all the way across.
Okay, let's try it with a different warp parameter.
Oh, sweet. Cameron's spreading the word of us. It's pretty exciting.
Sweet, man. Welcome.
Oh, you need like right there needs to drop right before it.
Hey, you know, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I think I may have like accidentally covered something up here. So Live has these handy little take lanes. So we can, so I've just, you know, like, I guess we never really like made like a default one of these. So let's record another one. That's just the, like as close to the default. Oh yeah, I've accidentally been writing automation this whole time. I don't like that. Delete, delete, delete. Be mindful of that, you guys. It sucks when you write a bunch of automation you didn't mean to. So that's close enough to the default thing. So I'll make sure I catch at least one pass of that. Or did I before? Nah, it's a little... I like that, that's nice and...
With this setup, I can actually see when people sub.
Oh, that's neat.
On OBS. Yeah,
Sweet.
and I can set it up so that like it notifies us and does like a whole fancy like.
Oh yeah.
You've probably seen it on Twitch where they like pops confetti or whatever,
Sure.
you know.
So I've got enough versions of this. I'm gonna do something even weirder.
And we just got another subscriber too.
I guess all I have to do is play synths, huh?
I know.
Y'all like synths?
You gotta show us your dance moves for the song after it's done.
Oh, really?
We all know.
No one warned me about this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do another pass. Bow, 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 bow. I picked some random wavetables. Okay, if I can't make some music out of that, you're watching the wrong channel. Okay, let's get organized over here. So I'm gonna make a new audio track. This is gonna be my comp because I just can't really be bothered to. Well, we'll do it a fun. There's just so much going on in here that I think it's gonna be crazy if I do it the other way. So like the idea of having all these different versions is like, well, maybe I will like you can comp them together to make something really wacky. Like I feel like that's our main loop right there. So I'm gonna choose this thing. I'm gonna call it loop. I'm going to crop it probably and loop it just so I have one solid version of this, and this is gonna end up down here. This is gonna be the thing that plays. And so cutting into this, I can then like take little bits and snippets of the stuff that I did elsewhere and basically like have it interject and basically act like a temporary effect. And the fun thing about the comp takes is you can, make sure not to accidentally comp in the thing I'm using now, is you can just paint them in. You know, so you can grab like individual notes here from one take or another. Like that's kind of fun. Maybe for the ease of like just doing this in the stream, I'm just gonna do that quickly because it gets. kind of miss that whap. Maybe we'll go with this at first, like. That's kind of interesting. So I'll bring another one of these takes around just so I have some different material to play with here. Yeah, that's a fun effect. So like I'm getting these kind of like randomized sort of like glitches, but I didn't plan any of that stuff. That's kind of neat.
I don't know what happened there. We lost your, I don't know for how long. Gosh darn it, why is your computer doing this again?
Oh, it's.
I don't know.
You're losing my screen feed?
It's the same, like, see, like if I try to switch to your computer, I get, it freezes.
Oh, it's so weird. I'm like, it's not doing anything weird on my end. It's not even lock. You know, I used to lock up my mouse when that happened. It's not doing that.
Sorry, guys. Plug it back in for me real quick and see if that solves our.
Did it solve our problem?
Oh, I don't know if you could hear me or not.
Did it? I could. Did it?
Oh. Yeah, sorry guys. We haven't had problems with it in a long time. I don't know what changed. Pretty much have the same setup as always. I still can't see it. Here, let me unplug it from my end. It's alright.
Something's happening.
Okay. Give that a second. No. Why can I not get the computer feed? Oh, there it is.
Hurrah! Kaloo, what did it? Oh yeah, see, now it's working because it froze my screen. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's how you can tell the nature's healing itself.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
It didn't last very long. Oh, there.
You lose it already?
It's coming in and out.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't get anything now.
From me? That's troubling. That's troubling.
I can freeze you whenever. Oh, there it is for a second.
Hooray.
It seems to only do it when I have picture-in-picture on. I've noticed. So I'll just leave picture-in-picture off for a second and
Yeah, see if there's anything you can do from your end.
see. Yeah. I'll do it.
This is fun. I like this method. So, if it's not clear what's happening over here, I have all these different takes that I made with all these different settings, and now I'm just like using the comp lanes to like chop between them. So rather than like trying to be clever about when effects switch on or off or anything like that, I'm just like grabbing the good stuff.
Nothing. What the
Nothing,
heck?
huh?
It wasn't even on picture-in-picture.
Dude, this isn't one of those cables that, like, well, no, we had, like, that wasn't, it's just so strange because it doesn't seem like it's it doesn't feel like it's on my end.
Yeah, it's weird that it was working for such a long time.
It's really strange.
And we had no problems with it. I don't think we'd had any problems with it the like past few months that we've been in the new studio. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't think it's. Yeah, I'm just not. Perfectly fine camera feeds. I can see us, but not your computer.
So weird. What should we do about that?
Let me unplug it and plug it back in one more time.
I'll do it at this end as well.
Okay. Glories of HDMI. I'll give it a second. Let me.
Oh, it froze up my mouse. It's a good sign. Try this fun effect that we were doing earlier. Desync delays.
Nope. I can't even see your computer. It's not letting me go. Let me do something a little crazy here. Hold on. Quick rant. Oh, will it not work though if I don't have? Shoot. We can still hear it.
Hooray, that's the advantage of not taking HDMI out, eh?
Yeah. But we cannot see it. What can I do here?
That's a pretty fun effect. Let's make that happen. I feel your pain, Jay.
Okay, now it's working. You know, I've had some really weird stuff happen when I have the ATEM studio, like the ATEM settings up, like the ATEM control software that allows me to like change all the settings of the ATEM itself. Like that's what was causing the cameras to stutter in those like past productions that we've done. If the ATEM controller software is up, I don't know what it does, but it almost like it messes with the incoming signals. I have no idea. I'll have to, maybe I'll post on the Blackmagic forums and see. It's such a weird, very specific thing, but this works. It's on.
Hooray! Hi, everybody. I'm still here. Still attempting to make music.
I guess I just have to like open it, change my settings, and then close it. Just keep it from locking up? Because it's doing fine now. Looks fine, sounds fine.
Great.
I don't know what the deal is. So weird.
So I got some crazy modulation going on and some delay times on a snare. I have this modulation happening on LFO, so I don't gotta think too hard about it. So anyways, so think about this kind of music that I'm thinking about, this hyperpop stuff. What do they got in it? These contrasting sections that I feel like kind of like really fast-paced sort of EDM builds, and then these sort of like sugary bubblegum sections, and then sometimes some drops. So, Jay, you said this sounded like it needed a drop.
You know what? I talked too soon. It froze up again.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening?
Okay, I don't know, man.
Well, we can at least listen to you.
We can enter the matrix.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe next time I will try to run your computer in to like with that capture card, with the other capture card we have, and see if running it in as like a separate source from the ATEM will work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm back up for now. Let's see. I won't do picture-in-picture.
I really like this excitement. So let's. I'm gonna make another pad, and maybe you'll see me do it. Maybe you won't. So like this sounds cool, but I want a pad. I'm gonna like play around with operators. So operators are an interesting tool, which I don't know that much about. So you can watch me like fumble around in here. Operators wavetable sense, so it allows you to modulate oscillators with other oscillators. That's what FM synthesis sounds like. You play. So I want to get this to like, do something kind of like glassy and high sounding, if I can. So I think that's like, I want this. Well, I don't know if glassy is the word for that, but. There's a cool overtone in there. Where did that go? I said I was going to make a pad, so I should probably make this sound something like a pad, huh? A little pitch envelope, a little spread. I like that kind of weird unstable pitch vibe. Let's get a little more of that. I like that sound. That's nice. We were in the key of G sharp something. Let's get a real direct reverb sound going here, because I feel like I like the sound of the reverb almost more than I like the sound of this pad. So we're going to chuck the old hybrid verb on there and pick... Surprise, everybody!
I love how annoying this thing is being. There we go. Sweet.
There's a capture button on this keyboard. That's kind of fun. Can I crop this clip? No. I wish Live was intelligent about this. This is something that really bothers me. When you try to clop a MIDI clip, it doesn't. If there's a note crossing one of the boundaries, it just chops it. So I'm just gonna automate that up, and that's gonna be my little build. I don't know if this is going anywhere that makes any sense at all, but I had fun making that sound. So let's, we need like some more, something going on here. It's more like basic snares. So I'm working a little snare build up here. To make this really nice, we map the snare decay. and we amp it up. Hey, that sounds like EDM, right? We got our little build up here. Can I get this thing to slide up there? I almost want to like add a little rhythm. With some modulation here. Yeah, like that sort of thing. I wonder if I get like, use the oscillator D level for that purpose. Oops, a little dramatic there. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I'm just gonna have it do this thing. Huh. That didn't do as much as I was hoping it would do. What if I had... Yeah, I guess that's not going to do what I was hoping it was going to do. Oh well. I really want something to give this thing some sort of weird rhythm. So let's look for an audio effect maybe. I've not explored the rhythmic aspects of the phaser flanger yet, but let's get a tempo synced flanger going. Okay, cool. So we finished this like dark section, so I'm gonna like jump into something real like sugary sweet. I think is my goal. So we got our little build. We got rhythms happening everywhere. Things are changing throughout the whole thing. There's no instrument that's static. That's pretty crucial. And in this sort of vague style I'm working in, I'm less concerned with like the instruments returning back to any place that they were at before, as long as there's some sort of consistent thread throughout the tune. Seems like a more of a thing in like kind of contemporary rap beats that people will do stuff where they'll like really not add too much modulation or variation because they want this song to sound consistent the whole time. I'm less concerned about that here.
What is shaking the whole building?
Probably a truck.
Can you hear that too?
Kind of hard for me to hear with the headphones on, but yeah.
It's like I can feel it more than I can hear it. Big truck driving by outside.
Yeah, we'll have fun with this sound. But before we get there, I want to get like this like So I have this idea for sound. Second oscillator, high. I'm really fond of this kind of sound. So let's see, what else do we need here? We need to do something about like that, kind of a little overtone that's popping in there. I'm gonna throw spectral time after this. Maybe not. That's a little too crazy. So where do I want to go after this? I'm not sure where exactly. So let's just play around some ideas real quick. So we're coming out of this thing. We're gonna make it make sense, trust me. Trying to find the right thing, so.
That's kind of cool.
Let's see what happens if we OTT this thing. OTT never really does it for me. I always like try it and I don't like it. Maybe I'm using it wrong. I don't know. Like. I always get a better result with something like the glue. Maybe we can saturate this thing for some extra donk. There's that donkey donk. There you go, that's something like that. I don't know. You know, if you've watched the stream enough, you know that we operate on the principle of first idea, best idea, as long as it works. Well, my somehow that didn't work at all. I don't know how 1-1 got so wackadoo. But we'll quantize. Where it's starting to sound like something. You can see I've developed this habit of dropping in high MIDI notes. This is just like, I just feel like it works so good. It's such a cheap trick. Okay, yeah. So like probably we'd have this do this once without that, you know, and then like those are like their. Fun. These are weird sounds that we're getting here. Let's make this one weirder. Let's put some delay on it. I just really liked what that did. This sort of energy, these unsynced. You can already see some like fun parameters to automate here.
It's getting pretty funky.
Yeah, so like maybe this is gonna be like I don't know what's gonna happen here. We need some kick drums back at some point. Probably around here, they're gonna come back. We need our nice drum bus to make this heard. This helps sometimes too. Like I'm not running a limiter yet, but I'm gonna hit a limiter on my master so we can hear it a little better. So let's get some drum programming happening. It's not much of an interesting drop without that. So let's get. I'm gonna do a couple different things here. I'm gonna get us. I'm using for these drums right now. I'm using these drum synths that are baked into Ableton. These are FM instruments that are like little drum synthesizers.
So what does FM stand for?
Frequency modulation.
Oh, okay.
It's basically making things move at audible rates. Those ones are weird. I don't like those ones. That's better. I'm not too picky, but like. So I want to try something else too. I was messing around with some stuff right before this stream started, and I had some like, I got a cool shaker going in Operator. Which, so like, you know, I don't really think about like reaching for a synthesizer when I'm trying to make drums often, but y'all should more. Too many envelopes available in here. So we get this like, it's kind of like shaker kind of energy. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
You can make the filter's key tracking right now. So you get that kind of sound. Can't really hear much FM on that, but there's a little happening giving it. So I just like that. Like, you know, like maybe we can key track some other parameters. Let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna turn up key tracking wherever I see key tracking. And also like velocity anywhere I can see that. Like, oh, yeah! Yes! I love that. I am very excited. We're gonna do some like whipping around ninja noises. This is something, I hear this in people's music and I was like, how did they do that? This is how. Right, Jay? Like,
It's pretty cool.
isn't that neat? So this is totally synthesized. So like I have complete control, which is awesome. So what do I want to do with? Let's see what's available in the convolutions. There's these like textures. Wow.
Sounds like a boomerang or something. You throw it. And...
Now it sounds kind of like a dog barking. I know at least I'm not sure if you're still watching. We had one student from my sound design class tuning into the stream. So this is what sound design's all about, dude. Turning knobs and hitting buttons until something cool comes out, and then be like, "Wow, I don't know what I'm doing." Yeah, cool. So let's record some like ninja stuff for this. Let's turn this on a loop and jam for a second. And I'm gonna do some. I wish you could have seen. Oh, I guess I mean picture in picture here, so you can see me flailing.
Yeah.
Yo, see me flailing. Yo, they see me flailing. So
That would make good video game like punching sound effects.
So tweaking this thing, trying to get a little more interesting top end on it. I don't know. I want to get some more interesting sounds going on here, so I'm just going to start automating some of these parameters. Just create some motion. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Pretty pleased about that vibe. This synth is actually my least favorite part about it now. I'm feeling uninspired. Let's get a super saw going. I don't really know what the best way to do that is. Let's try analog real quick. Analog is very underrated. I don't know why people don't appreciate this.
Oh.
That's automatable. So if we take an LFO and we do a square wave and we map that to this.
Huh.
I like that. I think that's cooler than the other thing. It's more interesting. So like, what if I scrap this top layer of this sound?
Yeah, you like that one a lot better.
seems like it's doing the thing more. It's pretty. It's like it's a little too unpitched for me right now.
Huh.
That's fun. Oops. Wrong clip I was messing with. So what happens if we do this then? We take this guy, shift it up an octave. Whoa. Oh, can I? I can't shift it up an octave because I have that note, that one note. My note is too high.
So high we can't hear it?
No, just like ran off the edge of the map there. I've developed the conceit for the rest of this piece, I guess. I don't think it's gonna finish up on this stream tonight, but. Gotta put that old drum bus on those whooshes. So I want to like create some like drums that react to this a bit. So you know, like it's all about making your productions feel like it's one thing. So anytime they can react or interact, it's good. So I'm just gonna like do a little variation on the hi-hat pattern here to help that. Adding some variation. Not being too precious about it right now. Yeah, so now we have some things happening. We can create some change over time too. Looks like we like have some automated parameters here in the drums. So like we can like, oh yeah, we automated the snare decay ups. So like we can like add Oh yeah, I'm sorry, that's the snare. It's not playing in this section though. We only use that in the beginning. Well, before we start worrying about automating stuff, let's bring in this other snare. Making some noise. So, how you doing back there, Jay?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Just checking out some other Streamlabs stuff and.
I thought you were gonna say you're checking out some other streams. So I was like, man.
Oh yeah, I'm cheating on us watching other people's streams while we stream.
It's like, geez, it's like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. You know, whatever. You know, you're at work.
I gotta learn how other people do it, so we can get better.
Yes, indeed.
That's my excuse.
I like it. I just want a white noise sample. I really need to just go and okay. I'm gonna stop being lazy. Well, I'm just gonna accomplish this one simple task that I've been meaning to accomplish for a while. It's so simple. You guys just don't be lazy like me. There's no reason to avoid doing this. We're gonna get, well here, we'll actually get out operator for this. We're just gonna run a straight operator with straight white noise. With the filter off. And resample this shit. So, record. Resampling. Soloed. Oh yeah, gotta arm this track too. Okay. So then we can take this sample and let's crop this thing real quick because we're gonna use this in the future. Take the transient right when it started, right about there. That seems fine. Set 1 here, on warp. We're going to crop the sample.
You have to crop the end too, or no?
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna drop this in my samples folder. Oh, come on. I hate how it does that. So you can go to right-click, show in browser. This is part of this project. And we can then pull this out into our own folder. So now I've got a white noise sample that I can use whenever I want. Hooray! White noise is so useful. You can do stuff like this with it, which you've seen me do a million times in here. White noise to signify that things are happening. I pressed all wrong. Oh, there we go. Captured even after you hit record. That's cool. Let's have this idea that this thing should maybe pull a little weight in this part too. I'm just gonna quantize these guys a little better. Let's bring these guys to the nearest quarter note. So we can Oh, actually, let's do this a more fun way. Do I know how to do this? Oh, yeah. It's a stepped transposition with operator. Oh, this is really interesting. Okay, so there's like, sometimes there's a reason to use one synth over another. And this is gonna give us like, I basically wanna take this part and shift it higher and higher. And operator, unlike other synths which might give you a knob for this, operator gives you stepped transposition controls here. Huh. So I can really easily So the nice thing about this is like with this sort of thing, I get exact control over how it slides. So like that kind of like gradual slide up instead of the jump. It's kind of a nice sound. Yeah. Yeah, it's like something.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like then you know like it could. You can do that if you wanted to. Yeah, this really feels like kind of like two disjointed parts of something else, but that's how a ton of this music I've been listening to is. Like, it's so frustrating that we can't just sit and listen to examples on here and talk about it, because that's so much of what I like to do. But like, if you want to hear examples of what I'm talking about, where these productions like leap from one idea to another, big tracks that totally do this. Vroom Vroom by Charlie XCX absolutely does this like crazy. And Bitch I'm Madonna by Madonna also does this. Let's see. Those are two like really popular examples, I think, of this sort of like each section feels like it's like just like chunks of a different song. Yeah. It's funny, I like I just caught myself like driving around town listening to Madonna today, and like not like old school Madonna, like 4 or 5 years ago Madonna. And yeah. Just got me thinking about how the vocals are really my least favorite part about a lot of that music. But man, I'll tell you, like that song's super cheesy. I could do without Nicki Minaj But gosh, the instrumental is amazing. It's so cool.
Can you get the just the
You can probably hear it.
instrumental?
I bet you could find an instrumental version of that. Yeah. You just gotta go look. A lot of times that stuff's on YouTube. You know, like again, if we could play other people's music, it'd be really cool because there's all these AI tools now for pulling vocals out of music, and it'd be fun to play with one of those on the stream. But maybe we could use it like with one of a student song or one of my songs or something. Just see how it works.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We can find some Creative Commons song somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be neat. Totally.
Awesome.
Yeah, totally. So anyways, so like I basically kind of got here like some of your main elements. I got a couple different basses. Like this thing's sort of like some sort of this crazy bass. You got like that sort of energy going on. That thing. Sort of a simpler, slightly FM'd bass, and a couple little like pad sounds and some. I'm gonna save this preset real quick, just cause like I think that's pretty cool. What should I call it?
Do it one more time. Sounds like almost like a badminton net or something. You know, like a whop of the birdie when you.
All right, done.
Yeah, like you get the swing and the little pop when you hit the. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
I know it's like really silly, but this is my favorite thing of this whole sesh. This real see what like it's good to check what like when you're doing synthesized stuff. Like sometimes the extremes give you sometimes the extreme ranges of notes give you interesting results. So here's the lowest note I can play. It sounds like footsteps in a hallway. But here's the highest note I can play.
Like totally different.
Whoa! So like I'm like, man, now that I know that like that's a thing.
Huh.
I kind of want to like go and do this. Blur. The like, kind of like offbeat vibe. Put it in here too.
Pretty cool.
You know, like simple thing, but like it's got a ton of character that like using some stock shaker would never have. And then if you get some sort of variation, like if I actually played that in. Sorry, I promise Jay will wrap soon. If we do this like if I actually play this thing in like you know like oops. Whoa. Probably don't want to do that soloed. Like probably don't want to do that either. Jeez, Cory, I know how to do this. I swear I know how to use this program. You know, if you get that kind of thing going on, then you get the velocity variation, which is like kind of more of a pain in the butt to program than otherwise. We should get velocity variation unless you're like me and consistently just manage to bop that out at max velocity the entire time. Try that again. So there we go. Now the velocity is kind of all over the place. You can hear that since I have a velocity set to do some stuff. Now all of a sudden we have a loop that feels dynamic instead of just like just a basic thing. I'm all about dynamism. That's the reason to synthesize sounds. So the beauty of this thing, like this may not be an incredible composition, but I think it sounds kind of cool. And all these noise, every noise you hear was made from scratch. Could really take or leave that green section. Not inspired by that sound.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
It sounds cool,
no
but like you know, like it sounds cool. Like we're gonna do like a remix for the Matrix 4 soundtrack or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you watch those trailers, by the way, or the teasers?
I haven't seen the trailer yet. No.
There's teasers out now.
Oh.
I'm pretty stoked.
Interesting.
I'm a Matrix fan.
Well.
Yep.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, I feel like I have done what I set out to do. I made some weird sounds. Like I said, we had some successes and some failures, and ended up with something kind of weird. I just like, if y'all don't do this and y'all out there producing, work at some new tempos, because like, just switch the tempo sometime and try something new. I'm working at 150 right now, which is like a area that I've never spent a whole ton of time at, and like it's fun and like things sound wacky and different rhythms are cool at that tempo. That like if we did this slow, like it wouldn't be nearly as cool. You know, like here's house music tempo, like. It's so much better when it's fast. So tempo is a huge part of how we feel about stuff. So don't don't get stuck at your default tempo in your DAW, and like don't be afraid to like turn it up a little bit. Sometimes after you spend a bit of time producing, just like hearing it a few BPM faster is like the extra little bit that you need to make it more interesting. On that note, I think it's time to call it. Jay's been back there for a while, and anyone who's been watching has been watching for too long. So thanks for hanging out. Joe Buttface, if you're still watching, I'll see you tomorrow. The rest of you will be here next week doing some dorky stuff again. I don't know what. We'll talk about it. We'll let you know. Thanks, Jay, for making it work as well as you could.
Yeah.
Under
as
the
well
circumstances.
as I could. It was, yeah. It seemed to work fine there after a bit. I don't know what's going on, but
And
anyways,
you never will.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week, right here on the MARZ Project YouTube channel for another stream. I don't know what we're doing, but we'll do something. So
It'll be fun.
Yep. Alrighty. Take it easy, everybody. Until next
Bye.
time.